The debug menu in EarthBound can be accessed by the player by using some specific inputs in an out-of-bounds location on the map. This video will teach you how to get to that location and do the inputs so that you can open the debug menu for yourself. Also note, while it is possible on most versions of the game, it's not possible on Mother 1+2, and I highly recommend opening it on a version of the game where you can make save states, because it is possible to crash the game during this process. After getting some money out of the ATM and heading to the bakery, go ahead and buy yourself a skip sandwich. This will let you clip out of bounds. After doing so, go ahead and make your way over to this specific corner on the map and make a save state if you can. You are now going to clip out of bounds. The best setup for this clip that I found was having the middle pixel of Ness's foot lined up with the grass in such a way that there is only one pixel showing in between. After you have the setup and have made your save state, go ahead and eat your skip sandwich to clip through. All you have to do is alternate between pressing down, right, and left on your controller and you should be able to clip right through. Here's me doing the inputs so that you can see exactly what you have to press. And here's me doing it a bit slower. If you follow the motions I'm doing here, you should have no problem clipping in. Just make sure to do it after you eat the skip sandwich and within the time frame that the skip sandwich is active. The skip sandwich speed increase only lasts for 10 seconds on the overworld, so if you can't clip in within that time frame, reload your save state and try again. After clipping through, go ahead and make your way up to the top right corner of this area here. Once you're up in this corner, go ahead and make a save state. This is where you will perform the check area glitch to access the debug menu. Just be warned that it is possible to crash the game, so make sure you have a save state beforehand. In order to get the debug menu to appear, we first need a blank text box. In order to get this text box to appear, you're going to need a second player controller. Make sure this controller is actually set to a second player, not two first players. If you're on Wii U, you can do this by opening the Virtual Console menu and going to the Change Player Number bar. That's all the setup. Once you're done with that, you can go ahead and do whatever the heck this is. In order to get the text box to appear, you're going to need to hold either R or Y on the second player controller and keep checking the area with L on the first player controller. The text on screen is how I got it to appear. And this is what you want right here. When I did this, I held R, but it shouldn't matter which one you hold. Once you get the text box, go ahead and make a save state. You're now prepared to open the debug menu. But just like the stuff you did to get the blank text box, you're gonna need to do some wacky stuff with a second player controller. Also, one thing to note is that anytime you get this 6 followed by a letter, for me it was D, it might be different for you, you're gonna wanna reload your save state. In order to get this debug menu to appear, you're going to need to hold down, right, and Y on the first player controller. Then press R on the second player controller. After releasing R on the second player controller, exactly 11 or 13 frames later, dismiss the text box by pressing A and B on the first player controller. I wasn't really sure what kind of camera angle would work best here, so here's a few different ones. Just keep in mind the ones you're seeing right now aren't actually me opening the debug menu, so don't try to use these for timing. I found that the most comfortable way to open it was to set the second player controller down, press R on the second player controller with my pinky, and then do the rest of the inputs on the first player controller with my two thumbs. Kinda like this. Just press R, release R, and then press A and B to advance the text box to, hopefully, the debug menu. That wasn't the right timing though, it was just slowed down for demonstration purposes. Here's me explaining it in a different way, just in case you need more clarification. This one's player 1. This one's player 2. So, what you're going to need to do is pretty stupid. You need to hold down, right, and Y on the first player controller. And then on the second player controller, press R, release R, 13 frames later, press B and A. Or 11 frames later, press B and A. It doesn't matter. It can't be 12 frames. 13 or 11. I couldn't make this up if I tried. I wish you luck. And that's it. If you have any questions or need clarification on anything, let me know in the comments. I'll try and reply to as many as I can. I hope you have fun with it. That's all I got for today. Thank you for watching, and good luck, and farewell. And remember, my fellow starmen, to never underestimate yourself.